I want to build a little log house for storing our bikes and gardening tools, but more importantly, I'm fascinated with the idea of building with natural materials only. So last winter, for quite some time, I pestered lumbermen and nearby farmers to sell me some logs. I eventually got these 65 logs of pine for around 400 euros. My wife and I then peeled them over summer using draw knives, and man, does peeling pine smell amazing. I've just been to the building office, and although bureaucracy can be annoying in Austria, in this case it's really easy. As long as the building is not bigger than 10 square meters or taller than 3 meters, there's no permit necessary. This is where I want to build it. I've already set aside a few stones for the foundation, but first of all, I need a clean job site. Unfortunately, I do not yet have a clue about building with logs, so this whole project could get interesting, but for now I only need a base to work on, and in this video you'll see my approach to achieving that. If you think that's rubbish, just let me know. Okay, foundation. I'll be using these rocks and simply lay them on the ground basically, and I know that's not a proper foundation with concrete and everything, but hey, I got them here, so why not use them? And also I want to see if frost heave actually is that big of a problem, because it is allowed to get a little skew or out of plumb or out of level. Nevertheless, a little gravel underneath won't hurt. Here's an idea for marking stuff instead of these synthetic sprays: flour or starch. Biodegradable. My hand ram just never gets old. These posts are quite high now, but this way the wood is well protected. The higher the first log from the ground, the less rainwater can reach it, squirting back up, and the best measure to make wood last long is to keep it dry. It's just like with our main house, made entirely of untreated wood, which is protected by this base and metal sheet from below, and by a big roof overhang from above. Also this way I gained some height on the walls, especially on this one here, which is oriented south and will thus be a great warm and sunny place for example, growing espalier fruit trees. We thought like wine or peach or maybe even apricot, which is usually way too touchy to grow in our climate here. Seems like my rock stacking skills from building all these dry stone walls around here finally pays off. The first post out of line certainly is the most difficult to set, because it does not only have to be level in two directions, it also has to have the right distance from the next corner, be roughly on the same height, and of course make the foundation square. Later on I will fill these voids between the posts with some more rocks or maybe bricks, so they will certainly get some more stabilization. But for now and for building they will do. Well, actually not this one, that's gonna be the door. Many log buildings are built off the foundation, for example at the company's site, then get disassembled and put back together at its actual location. Since I have no water or electricity lines planned to build in, I could basically do the same. If I later find that the foundation indeed needs to be built with concrete or should be higher or changed in some other way. That's nice to have at the back of my mind for a first time no experience project where I really don't know if everything works out. Damn it. That one unfortunately just broke, but generally I try to use as big rocks as possible so that the rocks and the ground are easily able to take the load of the building. That is because the pressure that is exerted onto the ground is given by force divided by area on which the force is acting. Force in this case actually means the weight of the building, and since I cannot change that anymore, I need to change the area. The bigger the number down here, the smaller the number over there, so using bigger rocks means less pressure. I don't mind too much bringing these foundation rocks to the exact same level, because other than with a brick building where everything has to be accurate, a log in the wall is hardly ever level because it's tapered. That is, it has a bigger butt and a smaller top, and thus has to be adjusted individually. So about the same level is level enough. Then the snow gave a little foretaste of winter, but working lumber is a wonderful outdoor activity when it's cold outside. So I really look forward to actually starting to build with logs. But for today, that's all I got, so you may as well switch off. Bye!